Welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix your stick drift in 2 easy steps. So what you're going to need for today's video is some compressed air. I have mine here. I picked up a couple of cans off Amazon for around £5 to £10. It's not the most expensive thing, but some of you guys might think that's expensive. Honestly, I think that was kind of expensive for some air in a can. But trust me, it's one of the best buys you will ever buy for any gamers that are on PlayStation, Xbox, anything with a controller. This is the most helpful thing you will ever buy because it cleans stick drift, the dirt, even the console itself. It cleans. It's so amazing. So like I said, some compressed air. You're also gonna need these cotton bud stick things. I've got a tub of them here. I recommend picking some up from your nearest shop, Amazon, something like that. They're really helpful to clean the joysticks with, so you can get around and clean them. And honestly, one of my favorite buys when I clean my controllers and my consoles and things like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get on straight with the video. This is how you can clean your stick drift. The first thing you're going to want to do is, just before we go in with the compressed air, make sure you get your tip right here with the cotton bud. Make sure the controller is powered off like I have. My controller is completely off. Even if I tap it, I turn my controller completely off. It is not responding to my console. So make sure you can turn your controller completely off before you do this, as it could mess up with the motherboard or anything in any of the compartments in the controller. So whatever stick drift, whatever Joy-Con you have your controller stick drift in, for me, I have a little bit in my right. So this is my right side. I'm going to pull it up like this until you hear a click. So I'm going to pull it in my mic, you can hear. You're going to pull it up like this, pull it up like that, you'll hear a click, and it feels a little bit weird to move it around. That's how you know you've done it right. So then you're going to get your tip of it here and just kind of like get it underneath it a little bit, and just around the joystick, just so very lightly. If you do it like not gently, like aggressive, and like quite start hitting it, obviously you're probably going to break it, therefore causing more stick drift, and it just turns into a wear and tear stick drift. You most likely just have dirt in your controller. If you've had the same controller for about 5 years, though, it could just be wear and tear, and you might have to just replace the controller. But it's most likely just dirt you've got from sitting there playing your game like this. When you're sitting there moving your thumb around, you do get dirt caught on the inside. Honestly, I've been using this controller for years, and I've had it all the time. The most place that gets dirt is when you hit, see some dirt coming off there. You just rub it there like that in circles, and you get dirt come off like that. And then what we do with that, so now you've done that, basically you've got to see there's some dirt come off there. If you guys, it's not focusing right, you kind of see a little bit of dirt. Now you've got most of the dirt off. All you want to do is just get your compressed air. And be careful when you get it on your hands, because it obviously is quite high powered air. Make sure you are apparently supervised like I am right now. Make sure it's supervised if you're under 18 and stuff like that. You get your stick drift, and you just want to you get the compressed air, and you just want to point it in around like that. Move the joystick round and change directions like that. So you just want to make sure, because what it does is it blows the dirt away. So you just want to go like that. I don't put too much pressure on it. Like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'm not putting too much pressure on it. Just blowing a little bit of dirt into the side, a little bit of air into the side of it, just to push all that dirt away, break all the dirt down. I don't want to push too hard on it. Just a little bit around the outside. Make sure you have like a nozzle like this as well, because it really helps push away that dirt, and it really helps get to them narrower places in like PCs and consoles and things like that. So you want to go like that, nice air, and then what you want to do after that, wiggle it around like that, and you just want to push it straight down like that. And there you go. So that should fix your stick drift completely. This method doesn't really work on any other controller except the PS5 controller. You can use compressed air on basically anything. It works on anything. Same with this. But when I pulled up the joystick and things like that, you can't actually do that on any other controller except the PS5, as I'm aware of. I might be wrong. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But just make sure you're doing this method with this, because this really does pick up some of that dirt. As you can't really see it because the camera's not focused, but it does pick up some of that dirt quite well. So it's quite helpful for this. But this compressed air is the most helpful thing you will buy. It cleans consoles, the PCs, the controller itself. Honestly, it's one of my most helpful buys. I bought a couple of cans on Amazon. I got 4 cans for £20 on a deal, but you can just pick them up, 1 can for about £5. It's not that bad. Dollars, I'm pretty sure it's around 6 or 7. It's honestly one of the best buys you will ever get. Some air dusters right there. One of the best buys you will ever get for cleaning controllers or your consoles or even your keyboard. I've got my keyboard right here. I still use my keyboard to clean it with. I use it to clean my keyboards and things like that as well. But honestly, I hope this video helped you guys out a bunch. If you guys want to see any more videos like this, and you guys want to see a more complex where you take your PlayStation controller completely apart, let me know and I'll make sure some videos on it. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and let me know if you guys have any questions.